All right, it's time for us to get started. Okay, so if you can see my screen and you can hear my voice now, it's time for you to let me know that you're here and you can hear my voice and you can see the screen so that we can get to rocking today. Just leave me a comment in the comment box that you can hear me and you can see the screen. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Oh, great. Awesome. You can hear me and you can see the screen. Okay, so first off, yesterday was an amazing day, and yesterday we talked about your market research, and we talked about why it's important. If you want to be able to connect and communicate effectively with your marketplace, with your audience, you need to do a market research and develop what I call an empathy map. Okay, so all of those things you're discovering, the things that they are saying, the things they are saying, the things they are hearing, all of that, you're trying to put together what is called an empathy map. If you're a member of the Leverage Advantage, you should already know what an empathy map is, and you will see me really walking you through the entire process of developing an empathy map. All right, but everything that you've been doing all through today, I believe that's when you guys actually got started. What you've been doing is developing an empathy map, um, getting to understand and have a deeper understanding of from who your target market, your audience is. Okay. Awesome. And I really love what you guys are doing. It shows that you are into this and you're ready to be involved, all right? And you're in it, right? Okay, so today we're going to be talking about products and offers. Many of you have been asking questions about products, and yeah, today is the day that you can ask all of those questions that are bugging you, that are bothering you, right? And some persons have been talking about, okay, we're so much, we're over 100. How are we going to sell, um, you know, these products when we are just? Give me a second, guys. Okay. So how are you going to sell the products when there are so many of you? A whole of you are afraid because you see 100 or something people in a group, and you're like, okay, just two products. How about in a situation whereby you have thousands of people selling the same products? At the end of the day, you guys have already seen it, right? You went on Amazon, you see these so many products that they are literally selling the same thing. What differentiates them is the packaging and their offers, right? And those are some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the offer. All right. Before we dive into the product, let's talk about the offers. Right. What's really an offer? Right. An offer is basically what the customer gets. Okay, that just the straightforward definition of that. Okay, an offer is what your audience or your customer, your prospective customer gets. Okay, I tell people that see an offer as a destination, for your your customer. If you are a member of the 10x, leverage advantage or the masterclass, some of the things I'm going to be sharing on this training or in this training, I'm not going to be new to you because you're already know these things. This is why I say that if you have these programs already, you are going to have an upper hand, right? Okay, so first let's look at the journey. Okay, now your audience is here, your customer, or your prospective customer is right here. Okay, and you have this journey right here, and this is his or her destination. This is her home. This is her abode. This is where she finds a resting place. This is where she is happy. Okay, this is where he is happy. All right. But in the journey, in the process of going through this entire journey to get to her destination, there are a whole lot of struggles. There are a whole lot of roadblocks, things that are preventing her from getting to this point. Okay. Um, some people call them dominoes. Okay. Walls, right? She has to, go through these walls, pains, struggles, challenges that she faces in order to get to this point. you know and your duty as a business person, someone who is trying to help this your customer right here, your duty is to help her break down these walls. Okay, so you are helping them break down these walls in order to get to this point, right? Now the faster and easier, the less the cost, the more valuable will be this entire process to her, because you are not presenting a process to her or to him and saying, listen, I have this entire thing that will help you to break down all of these challenges, all of these problems, all of these issues you're having in order to get to this no these destination. The destination could be that he or she wants to lose weight. The destination could be that he or she wants to have a balanced blood sugar. The destination could be that he or she wants to raise an intelligent child, right? But there are issues. She's busy, the husband is not always around, she doesn't know the right nutrients to give the child, right? All of those things, they are issues that are going to be preventing her from getting to this point. Your job is to try to take care of these issues, these problems that she is going to have, or that she's having. Okay, now there is this formula that that is so popular online now. So you see the perceived outcome. Okay, I think I have it somewhere here. uh, Okay, so the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement. I don't know if you guys can see this entire thing right here. So this is what I call the mirror offer checklist. If you're a member of the leverage advantage, of course, you should have access to this. So this simply means where the dream outcome. Okay, dream outcome is basically right here. This is the home. The home is where this is the dream outcome. This is where they want to be, right? The perceived likelihood of achievement, how easy it is for them, right? If you think about it, if you're thinking about it, how easy it is for them to go through all of these things and get to this point. How long is going to take them? So if you come on here, you'll see how long, time delay, effort. Okay, what do they need to give away in order to get to this point, right? Now, so what makes what you're offering the prospective customer or the customer valuable is when the time that is going to take them to achieve what they need to achieve is small. Okay, so in other words, when you look at this formula, what you want to do is reduce what you have at the denominator. Okay, so how you have this numerator and okay, I'm talking about mathematics now. Interesting. Okay, so you have these things down here, right? Time delay, effort, sacrifice. So you want to ensure that it's not going to take a whole lot of their time, it's not going to take a whole lot of their effort, right? But then the dream outcome is big. They will be able to achieve these things that they want to achieve, right? And it's not going to take so much of your time, it's not going to take so much effort to be able to achieve that. I don't know. Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? Have I lost you guys? Are you guys still here? Are you still with me? And are you following? Do you really understand what I am talking about? What I'm sharing with you now? You really get this whole concept of what an offer is. Awesome, awesome. Now, once you've identified all of these challenges, all of these issues that your prospective customer is likely to have, you don't just stop there. You want to be able to make their decision. You want to help their decision making process. Okay. Now, how do you do that? You do that making use of or including certain elements. Okay, that I'm going to be sharing with you guys now, and one of them is the use of urgency. Okay, is the use of urgency. So urgency is a function of time, right? So you tell them, listen, I've told you that this is going to help you, do this, going to help you do this, but see, uh, what I'm about to give to you, you have to take advantage of it within the next 10 days, within the next 48 hours for you to be able to have a grasp of all of these things that I'm handing over to you. All right. I'm still going to, talk more on that, but you should understand that urgency is a function of time, right? You want to, because humans are procrastinators, okay? Um, Humans have this tendency to procrastinate. They will tell you, okay, I'll think about it. Let me ask my husband and see what he says, right? So it's important that you infuse urgency to make your offers solid, okay, to make the decision making of the customer quick. Okay, now number two, the second thing that you want to add to your offers is scarcity. Okay, now, scarcity is a function of quantity, all right? So, you people will tend to, tend towards things that are scarce. Okay, you as a human, if you see that something is not available to everyone, it increases the value of that thing, and you tend to desire it more. It's the same thing with the game of men and women, right? So if you see that a woman is having a whole lot of people going for her, um, you are going to like, okay, what's going on, right? But when you see a very high value woman, you know that she is rare, she is scarce. You are going to want her more, right? So scarcity is a function of quantity. The lesser the quantity, the higher the value, right, in the eyes of the customer or the prospective customer. Right, so you want to make them realize that, listen, we don't have so much of this package available. We only have 10 packs available. We only have 20 packs available, right? And currently we have shipped out social numbers. We only have social numbers left in stock. All right. And as I talk to you, I'm still talking with about 10 persons. Okay. So it's first come, first serve that we are going to attend to, right? So with that, you're creating scarcity. Okay. You're creating scarcity already. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is, sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of distraction here. Uh, okay, so I'm trying to bring in the second guest, okay, uh, to the stream. Okay, I think she's in now. You are in. Okay, great. Uh, all right, so that is for scarcity. Okay, now the third element that you should consider adding to your offers is a guarantee. Okay, a guarantee. All right. Because we humans, we don't like taking risk. Okay, you're standing at the top of a cliff and you're scared what's going to happen. All right, but the moment that you see that you're wearing a parachute, you're more relaxed that okay, maybe if I fall, just release this parachute and I won't die. Right. So humans, naturally, they don't like taking risk. All right, so you want to find a way to reduce the risk that your potential customers are going to have. It could be that listen, if you buy this thing and you make use of it for 30 days, for 60 days, and you don't see any noticeable results, don't worry, you can just return the cup or the empty bottles or the empty pack, and we'll be willing to give you 100% refund, and we'll still even take care of the shipping fee. All right. So at the end of the day, there is no risk at your own end. We really want you to try this absolutely for free, right? So that is what you want to do. The fourth thing that you want to add are bonuses. Okay, you want to add bonuses. So now you see that bonuses are truly not your offers. All right, bonuses are what you use to enhance or increase the value of your offers. Right now, let me show you guys something. We were give me a minute. Now, when we drew this, you remember this diagram, correct? I'm very sure that you remember this diagram. Now, when we drew this, we said that this this customer, right, all these user, all these patients, because of course you want to consider yourself a doctor, all right. You are a doctor, and this your customer is a patient. Okay, you want to treat them like patients, right? And I think that's why doctors make good marketers, right? Because they are patient and they know how to ask questions. All right. They are able to dig in into what the customer or the patient is feeling. How are you feeling today? Fever, when did it start? Have you taken any drug? So in the process of asking this customer, this user questions, you're able to really discover their inner desires, what is actually troubling them, right? That way you are going through what they call the diagnostic process, or you're diagnosing what is actually happening with the customer, right? That way, you are able to prefer good solutions, right? So by the time you spoke, we're going to be talking about, closing. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. We're talking about closing tomorrow. We're still talking about making use of the machine, of course, being able to arrange your funnels, getting registered, and all of those things. And of course, we'll talk about closing. All right. Um, but for today, let's just talk about what we're talking about now. So you dig into what this customer is, feeling and all of that. Yeah, that way you really understand what the customer is going through. That way you were able to prefer solutions. Okay. Now, once you get the customer here, all right, you get the customer from this point to this point right here. Okay, so they were 100 kg here before, and you're able to get them here now. They are what's it called now? They are now 65 kg. Okay, so from 100 kg, they are now 65 kg, right? But once they get to this point, they will start facing issues. One of them is, how are they going to maintain this weight and not fall back to this position where they were struggling with their weight, right? Uh, how can you help them maintain the same level of enthusiasm and energy in order to ensure that they don't lose focus and go slip back into this position? That is where you need to bridge the future gap. So is the future gap, okay, I call it the future gap, right? The future gap. So what your bonuses need to do is cover these future gaps. So your bonuses are going to be what the issues you're likely to fix in the future. Your bonuses should take care of those issues, those challenges they are likely to face in the future. I don't know if this is really exciting to you guys. Are you guys really learning something here today? I know that for some of you who are part of the 10x, some of these things, like these things are really not new to you. But if you just meeting me and you're just coming on here, some of these things, I believe that some of these things should be new to you. So, but if you learn something here tonight, you learn something today, I want to you to let me know in the comment box of that you actually learning something tonight. Yeah, awesome, awesome, interesting, learning a lot. That is great. That is great. All right. Now, one thing you want to do, your assignment. I'm already giving you guys your assignment. All right, so you have to take note from here. Before I dive into the products and then call our guest in to talk about the Phytobite. Let me share or give you guys what you need to work on tomorrow. Right. So what you need to do now is um, create a problem solution table. Okay, that is what you need to do. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, so you have here the problem. Okay, and then you have here the solution. Okay, so here is a problem. You have to take your time and do this. Okay, how do you know all of this problem? Of course, that is why you are entering these forums. You're looking at Amazon reviews and Reddit, those questions of that they're asking, like those frequently asked questions on Amazon, most especially. You are going to see exactly what the problems of that these people are saying, having are. The one-star reviews that you see on Amazon, they are going to teach you a lot about the struggles and challenges. So, of course, problems, stroke challenges. So, it should be something here like this. And then solutions. So, you identify this problem, say how to take care of this problem, how to identify another problem, how to take care of that problem, and identify an issue, how to take care of that problem. If you're a member of 10x, of course you should have this. And you should, if you scroll all the way down, you will see where I have it. Sorry guys, I can't share this with you. This is a paid material, but I'm just going to show you guys how it looks. So the problem, and of course how to solve that problem. You want to pull this all together. Okay, now being able to do this, when you are able to do this, right, with this you will be able to come up with something even unique. Even though you guys, all of you guys, are going to be selling the same products, you have all of these things ready. You can now have even extra bonuses that you can add and make your buying, like we said, we've already talked about the elements that you can use to make the buying decision of your prospective customer quicker, right? So for you to do that, you to differentiate yourself, you have to increase the value of your offer, right? You have to increase the value of your offer. For you to come up with an offer, it simply means that you need to know the problem, and then identify the solutions, and make sure that you are reducing the time and the effort that the people need in order to get the solution to its barest minimum. All right, this is very important. Okay, so I hope you guys really get it. So that's going to be your assignment. Your assignment is going to making these this table. All right, the problem solution table. So problem one part, and then solution at the other part. All right, so you want to do that. You don't have to submit it, you don't have to post it in the group, but just talk about how the process was for you. I want you guys to really be open to what you're doing, because the more you're open to this, the more you will continue to have the process and not get bored with what you're doing. All right, So just come to the group and talk about how the process was for you. The things that you've been able to discover during the entire process of finding the problems, and know that, oh, these things can actually be taken care of using these things. That is what you want to do. So that's going to be your assignment for tomorrow. All right. Now, so let's look at the product. Okay. So now this is the tea for holistic bloom. Um this is the tea right here. It's called diabetic. This is branded. It simply means that you're not going to see it anywhere. Okay. It's already branded. We branded it, and you can see it's the brand name. Holistic Bloom, that is right there. And what this basically helps the customer do is to regulate their blood sugar, okay, to have that normal levels, okay. And it's basically does it by opening up their arteries of what is stopping or making their, what's it called now, their pancreas to the islet cells in the pancreas to be more active, to produce the amount of insulin that they should produce in order to regulate the amount of sugar that is released into the bloodstream. So that's one of the process through which the diabetic care is able to regulate the blood sugar. And another thing that we do is give them a pack of the seed. This is a sugar bond seed that we see that actually increases the effectiveness of this tea. Okay. And this helps in a whole lot of ways, right? From the liver itself, strengthening the liver, because the liver is responsible for storing glycogen, which is in turn, when you're hungry, right? The liver convert glycogen into glucose in order for you to have energy. Okay, so the sugar bond seed helps to you know maintain the strength of the liver, right, in order for it to perform the functions that it should uh, perform. Okay. Trying to check for something. Okay. And another thing that the seed helps to do is to, increase or boost immunity of the individual. So increase the immunity of the individual as well. Okay. Okay. Another thing that the seed helps to do is to, protect the body from, bacterial attack. That's another thing that the seed helps the customer with. Another thing that we now add to them is, a meal plan. And this is where the whole thing that I shared with you guys about the journey, right? If you notice the journey that we talked about here, they're using all those things going to help them get from this point to this point. But how are they going? Because dieting, for those of you who've done your research on um, blood sugar, you see that dieting has a great role to play in terms of regulating blood sugar, right? So we have to put together this meal plan, right, to help them to combat that. Another thing we have here is a book. So this book is basically a combination of different experience to help them to truly understand what this ailment is all about, and how they are going to learn some valuable things that's going to help them combat the whole thing. So that's what this is all about. And of course, there is a guarantee of 60 days, a 60 days money back guarantee. We have loads and loads of testimonials For this product itself, we don't have so many of them on this page. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys how you can add more testimonials, because yes, you guys can still add more. We have lots of testimonials for this product, and you guys can use them as well. Okay, to do that. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is how much can you guys sell it. You can see that it's been sold for 15,000. All right. The production cost of this product, of everything but the tea and the seed, we spend about 5,000 to make everything ready. But we are going to be giving it to you guys for 7,000. So for 7,000 you have this, right? And remember that this 15,000 that you're going to sell, it still includes the shipping fee. So at the end of the day, you probably are going to be making around 5,000 thereabout as profit. Okay, when you subtract your shipping fee, or the delivery fee that we are going to, you know, use. But you should note that um, what we get from this 15,000 naira here is 7,000 naira, right? Our profit from this is going to be 7,000, and of course we give you the rest. Okay, so that is what this is about, and we usually advise our customers to go for at least 30 days pack. Okay, because the what is it called now? One pack is going to take them for like 20 days, right? It's going to take them for like 20 days. So we usually advise that they, take a pack that will last them between 30 to 60 days, because we've seen that customers who truly have the best results have used the product for that amount of time, right? And we usually give them three packs for 30,000, right? So for 30,000, we are giving, you guys can sell the two packs. Of course, we say we are selling a pack to you for 7,000, right? So it simply means that if you're selling three packs for 30,000, you know what you're going to get from that. So you basically are going to be, around 10,000 as profit thereabout if you're to sell it that way. Another thing that we do is to collect commitment fee. Okay, so for people who are outside of Lagos, we collect commitment fee, so that we don't have issues with returns and all of that. And this has really helped us to ensure that people pick up the products. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Hope I've not lost you guys and you are still here, right? Okay, so that is a breakdown of and like I said, there is a guarantee, all right? 60 days money back guarantee. After 60 days of making use of the products, if they don't see results, they are open to have a refund. And so far we haven't gotten someone coming back to us and saying that, oh, listen, I want a refund. We've not had that. We've not, right? We've not had the an issue and say someone is requesting for a refund, because yeah, the product actually works. We have repeat customers, right? We have repeat customers, people who've come and they've purchased. We have customers even as far as Ghana, right? We have customers in the UK, right? And mostly here in Nigeria. We have most of our customers here in Nigeria. So yeah, of course, you are going to be selling to, or you're going to be targeting Nigerians. Okay, so that is what you are going to be doing. Okay, so what I want to do is bring in the host for today. Now, once she's done, Once she's done, you guys will ask her questions, so that I won't keep her here for so long. All right, you guys will ask her questions regarding her own products, and then um, she she is going to leave. And of course, when she leaves, you guys cannot ask me questions about holistic bloom. All right. So Shinaza, I hope you are here, because she keeps sending me messages of that she can't hear, and she Shinaza, it's time for you to talk now. It's time for you to talk. These guys, they are waiting. They are waiting for you to talk to them. Okay, guys, I really don't know what is going on with her, because I don't understand what is going on. She's actually in the studio right here. It's for her to talk, and I'm getting her to do that. I don't know why she's not talking. Obviously, right here, her mic is muted. Her mic is muted. Okay, anyway, so why she's trying to get herself into the studio. You guys can ask me questions about the holistic bloom, the tea, so that we can talk about that while she's trying to get in. So you can leave your comments in the chat box, so that so leave your questions. No, you don't have to. You don't have to purchase the products, right? When you have an order, you forward it to us, and we make the delivery, and of course, we remit to you. That's how it works.
Can you turn off that? Can you turn it off? Can you hear me? I don't even know how this works. Hello, anybody hear me? How do I know? How do I
Talk,
comment?
oh, they can hear
There's no
you.
spot for me to comment.
They can hear you. They can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk. Just go ahead and talk about share about your product. Talk about your product.
I don't know how this thing works. Hi. I don't know if people can hear me, but I hope you can. Hello. I don't know if people can hear me, but I just hope everybody can. My name is Chinaza Izundu, co-founder of Phytobite, and this is the product that you're supposed to be promoting. I don't know. Hold on, let me check if that's. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but let me check if comment. Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, hi everybody. My name is Chinaza Izundu, founder of Phytobite, co-founder of Phytobite. And I brought Phytobite to Nigeria in February 22. And Phytobite, basically, we make like a ton of products, but this one is called A+. This is the only one we're promoting right now. Hold on. This is the only one. How does this work? This is the only one we're promoting right now. It's called A+. Now, A+, wait, hold on, let me show you how it looks like. Hold on, please. Let me show you how this looks. So this is the bottle. This is the bottle of A+. Now, if you look very well, you can see that it's quite sizable, small and sizable. Yeah. So maybe she's away, but her active status. Okay. Okay. So for this A+, let me tell you, there are like a ton of things about the product A plus, but the reason A plus was created was the founder of A plus, her only child, sorry, her only child. I don't know how this is. Okay, yeah. Her only child was diagnosed with ADHD. ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Now, when she was diagnosed, the child was diagnosed with ADHD. They were giving them regular meds now. Oh my god, in the hospital. I'm very sorry about this. They'll turn on the gen soon. But let me just talk, please. I'm very sorry for this um, issue. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very sorry for this. A plus A plus was created because somebody had a problem. The problem she had, thank you. The problem she had was that her child had ADHD. And because her child had ADHD, she had to look for other methods because mental health, mental problems like neurological problems have no cure. Most of them don't have cure. Like autism doesn't have cure. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder doesn't have cure. Tourette syndrome does not have cure. Like literally all of them do not have cure. So this is the product A plus. I don't know if everybody can hear me, but I just hope people can. Okay, okay. So now let me tell you why this product is very interesting and why this product is like, it's okay, just keep your hand higher, it's okay. Don't stress yourself. Eh. Why this product is very important and why you need to sell this product. Number one, when A plus came in February 22 to Nigeria, A plus sold about 1,600 bottles in just like how many days? In just from 22nd to that's end of February, just from one influencer marketing post we did. Thank you. Oh wow. The reason A plus sold so well is that nobody has done what we have done. We brought a supplement for children and we made it in a bottle. Oh, we made it in a bottle like this to give to children. Hold on. Let me see if people can hear me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me tell you about A plus. A plus is a liquid brain vitamins for children. That is one. Two, A plus comes in a 50 ml bottle, which can last a child for a month. You understand? Three, A plus is for children within the ages of 10 months to 15 years old. Now, this particular A plus has three variants for children. We have A plus neurological disorder, A plus functional neurological disorder, and A plus beta learning. This one I'm holding in my hand is called A plus beta learning. Hope y'all can hear me because so this one is called A plus beta learning. Now these three different A plus, they're the same, but they have different ingredients because of the different problems they are trying to solve. A plus neurological disorder aids children, supports children that have neurological problems. Thank you very much. The better. You see one thing. A plus neurological disorder aids children that have neurological problems. Neurological problems include autism, ADHD, attention deficit disorder, that's ADHD, dyslexia, learning disorder. These things are neurological problems. Sometimes they are congenital. The child has them at birth. Sometimes they form as a result of maybe trauma or psychological problems or environment or nutrition. There are several reasons that these things can happen. Okay, everybody can hear me. So A plus is not a drug. A plus does not heal any problems. It does not cure any disease or any disorders. A plus is only used as a support. It's only used as a support. not a drug. So if a customer asks you, is this a drug? Say no. No, this is not a drug. Okay. This is not a drug. This is a dietary supplement that aids children with certain conditions. So back to the three types of A plus that I was saying. We have A plus functional neurological disorder. That's number 2 now. A plus functional neurological disorder. Remember, this one I'm holding is called A plus better learning. A plus functional neurological disorders is for children that have functional neurological problems. For example, children who have problems with motor skills. Motor skills are movements of like I can move my hand now, is that my motor skills are working. Some people cannot do this because their motor skills are not functioning properly. The reason the motor skills are not functioning properly is because of their brain. The part of the brain that controls movement, there's part of the brain that controls balance. Literally everything is controlled by the brain. So if one part is lacking, or perhaps there are dead nerve cells, the child or the person can have functional neurological problems. Functional neurological problems include tics, includes muscular dystrophy, where someone cannot control their muscles, their muscles in their body. So yes, functional neurological disorders includes cerebral palsy as well. Cerebral palsy as well. A plus will not heal a child of cerebral. Oh my God, people tongue. A plus will not heal a child of cerebral palsy or Erb's palsy. A plus will only support and aid the person involved. Do you understand? It does not cure any disease. It only makes it better. Now, if you go to our Instagram, Phytobite, at Phytobite on Instagram, you see like tons of reviews, even our highlights. Go to Instagram, PHYCOBYTE, Phytobite on Instagram. You would see reviews on A plus. We have other products, but for A plus, this is like a flagship product because this product will do a lot of good to especially Nigerian parents. Now, is A plus certified by NAFDAC? Yes. A plus has NAFDAC approval. So let me show you right here. Hope y'all can hear me because like I'm talking. This right here, and if you guys can see it, but yeah, thank you very much for hearing me. Okay, so what you should know about A plus. Why should a person even buy A plus in the first place? Like, why? The big why. Number one, the benefits of A plus are just like innumerable. Yes, innumerable, because one, A plus contains CMOS. Now, CMOS is like a reservoir of vitamins and minerals. Now, the human body uses contains 102 minerals. CMOS has 92 of them, and CMOS is contained. A plus contains CMOS. Okay. Now we have other flagship herbs such as peony, such as Sophora japonica. All of these things help the child. Let me tell you, when a child takes A plus, this is what happens. There are just two things that happen. It acts as a vasodilator. The person's brain starts to get more blood flow. Now, let me tell you something. When children have seizures, it's because there is shortage of blood flow to their brain. A plus will do what? Aid as a vasodilator. So that will mean that blood will transmit from the heart to the brain as when due, not like inappropriately, like randomly, like blood, like whoa, ho, ho. No. Then number two, A plus aids neuroprotective abilities. Let me tell you something. If a brain cell dies, is dead, A plus will help your child or whoever's child to prevent nerve cells from dying. There are many reasons why nerve cells die. There are many reasons why people have mental health issues. Sometimes, for example, yesterday we're doing some research on glutamate. Glutamate is a neurosignaling hormone, amino acid in the brain. Get now, if glutamate excessively released, what happens? It causes Parkinson's disease, and that can be triggered by simple things as nudging a football, getting punched in the head. You get? And Parkinson's is really bad because like there's no cure for it. It's only management. So to prevent a person or a child from having neurological problems in the future, A plus. Then three, A plus aids in cognitive abilities, retention, memory retention. When a child goes to school, they'll be like, oh, they taught us this in school, this, that's in school. A plus aids memory retention. Why? A plus triggers the forebrain. There are four parts of the brain. There's like the right hemisphere, left hemisphere, then there's the frontal lobe, which is what controls math and what like skills, basically like creativity and math. So A plus helps to improve the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe contains the amygdala or amygdala, but just know it, the frontal lobe. So A plus aids in that one too. 4, A plus aids in better sleep. There are certain children who cannot sleep because their brain is awake. In the night when they're supposed to sleep, their brain is what? Awake. A plus does what? Calming effects, especially for children with autism, ADHD, that's children with neurological problems. A plus aids in that. Okay. A plus aids in that. So remember, you can go to PHY Phytobite PHYTOBYTE Phytobite, or you can check Neurobite or Dermabite on Instagram. That's where we are. Okay, now let's go to number 5. Aside the fact that A plus aids in all of these things, there's like a ton of more benefits why parents should get A plus for their child. Number 1, let me repeat this. Let me repeat this thing because of those that are forgotten. Number 1, neuroprotection. You have to protect your brain. If your brain ages before you, like for example, now some people are like 20 years old, but their brain is like 50 because they have because of the drugs they take, because of like things they take, what they expose themselves to, brain will start aging. Imagine you're 20 years old and your brain is like 50. That means your brain will die before you are 50. You get like when you are 50, like that's like bye, brain dead. You get brain actually can die. Like just so you guys know, if all the cells in the brain dies, it dies. Like it's just fat in your head and it's not working. You get so A plus aids in neuroprotection, which is very important. You must protect your brain. When you protect your heart, like people be like, oh, use power oil, they protect hearts, which I don't think so, but they say so, that to protect your heart, because cholesterol now. If cholesterol, there's so much cholesterol in your arteries and veins, you have stroke, you have cardiac arrest. So it helps in neuroprotection. That's 1. 2, it contains vitamins. Tiba, you cannot get all your vitamins from your food. Many people don't eat come and ruin my plans. Sorry. A plus contains CMOS, which contains 90. So please, sorry guys. A plus contains CMOS, which aids in what? Which aids in providing the daily vitamins and minerals that every child needs. Because let me tell you, if a child is 0 to 4, make sure that at that point in time, their brain is like plastic. Like literally, the brain can grow. You can make or break a child's brain like at the tender age 0 to 4 years old. If a child hits his head on the floor, they can that can damage their brain like legit. The fact that you have a skull does not mean your brain is protected. Like God, like that's why nature kept skull for you, because he knows how she knows how delicate your brain is. So remember, A plus aids in neuroprotection, also provides daily vitamins that will nourish the brain. 3, it helps in cognitive ability boosting. That is to say that A plus will help every child that uses it. This is not like, I'm not saying like all this, like what I don't know. If you go to Phytobite at Phytobite on Instagram, you will see results from all over the world, because it's not only in Nigeria. We said this is the first time I'm coming to Nigeria to sell this product. All over the obodo, the world, it is there. People are getting 66%, coming next to them getting 99%, because their brain is not like, it's not about reading. You need nutrition. There are certain times like, okay, you've not eaten, and then you're having like a brain fog. You're not understanding things correctly because of food and water. You need to make sure, because your brain is made up of fat and water, literally. So if your brain is dehydrated, like if you are dehydrated, your brain is dehydrated as well, and then it cannot process anything. Also, you need to understand that the brain controls everything, like everything in the body. For example, vision. Your eye sees upside down, your brain turns it upright. Hope you guys know. So this product is like very, very, very important, because children need it, adults need it too. It is made for children age ages 0 to 15. That's 10 months to 15, not actually like baby, like tata that cannot sit down. I'm talking about like child that can walk a little bit. You get, because we cannot give this to a 2-month-old baby. Like the baby has to actually be weaning, like is it weaning before the child can take. Let me see if you have questions. Can see the essence of my medical courses. Okay. So, okay, I'm a naturopathic nutritionist, if that's your question. So, so remember, for the serving size, that how many drugs should a child take per day is written here. Then how they should take it also written here. We've said don't put it in juice, because like Nigerian parents be like, oh, the child does not like. In fact, many parents love the taste like that. Like if you go to our page on Instagram, you see people saying, I love the taste, it's so natural. Even in the comments, you see it written there. People love the taste of a Phytobite. So you don't need to convince a client that is this sweet or is not sweet. It is actually sweet, and it doesn't contain even 1 pekem of sugar. 0 sugar, 0 preservatives, absolutely no preservatives inside this A plus bottle right here. This is a very good product that you can sell and make a ton of money, because every parent needs it. There's no parent to tell that you need something to aid your children's way they will not buy. There's no parent to tell them that your child's better sleep and better whatever performance in school is going to, this product is going to aid that, and they will not buy. This product is going to make you millionaires, bro. Because no, I'm not. This is not cap. This is not cap. And if you guys sell this product, like aside the fact, like if you come, when maybe after this whole class or meeting thing, I can share you guys reviews. You see children that could not talk very well talking because they took A plus. I'd be very like so like legit it works. It works. It's not a snake oil. It's not a snake oil. It's not something like capping for 2 years. Like took us 2, 3 2 to 3 years to make this product, just one bottle, just to test it on people. It's not a drug. Oh, remember, it is not a drug. It will not replace medical advice. If you want to take it, you can straight to your doctor. You understand? Don't go and be taking, like, don't believe me. Just read the ingredients by yourself. As in, check it yourself. You see, it is very good for children and adults above 65. We currently have not made the one for children, for adults like our age, like 20 something, 30 something. We've not had anything for them yet because it requires more um, production. But for this, we have three types. Remember, functional neurological disorder. For children with functional neurological problems, that is children that cannot do like this. Children that, yes, like stroke, you understand? But in children form. Children can have stroke, do you know? Because of what you're, and also, like, you also need to educate, you can also educate your buyers on the kinds of nutrition they give children. Why can you carry cornflakes and giving a child? Like now, if a child with ADHD buys a plus and gonna be eating cornflakes, it will not work because sugar damages the brain. Do you understand? There are many things that people eat like in bulk and it's damaging their brain. They don't know. They're like, why am I eating low? Because of the food you eat, you're eating trash, bro. Do you understand? So you have to make sure that they understand that nutrition, they beat genetics anytime, any day. Nobody, no born anybody to be highly intelligent or whatever. If your parents give you good food and you actually like put in work and study, you outsmart the child of Einstein, like flat. You get? So all these things that you do, like we do, is what helps children get better in school. Is by protecting their brain with A plus, boosting their cognitive ability. Cognition is brain, memory, thinking, thoughts. All this is cognition. Even you need to understand that brain and stomach are connected. If you are hungry, you'll not be able to perform well. You get? If you take A plus, you will be like, what's the connection between a drop that you put in your mouth and your brain? It's the same thing. Let me explain to you. The stomach is directly connected to the brain, just like every other part of the body. You get? But for the stomach one is very different. Can you do you know? I don't know if there are people here that have sugar cravings. You understand? You have sugar cravings, you take sugar and then you're hyperactive. Why? Because your sugar that you're taking is going to the brain and pumping blood fast, 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 and then your brain is like, I must do something, I must burn this energy. Like there's too much calories, I need to burn it. And sometimes when you eat chocolate, you feel very happy. You're feeling like, oh, hallelujah. You get that is serotonin and dopamine released in your brain. She gets. So these hormones released in your brain will make you very happy. Sometimes when you listen to music, you feel extremely overjoyed, like your favorite song, or you remember something funny. It's still brain. Everything brain. Sight, brain, ear, brain. If your auditory processing part of your brain is messed up, you can't hear nothing, bro. You can't hear nothing. So you guys should sell this product and be millionaires. Let's be millionaires together. I don't know if you guys have any questions because I'm about to answer. Are all these things you said in your sales page? I don't got a sales page. Does it mean I have a question on price? Okay. Since A plus is given to kids from age. Um, okay. Hi, I'm answering the question that somebody said. Is it that if a child reaches 15, they don't need A plus? We have A plus active, but that's for adults and it's not ready yet. That's the thing. You get? We're just targeting children. You understand? Smallies. We're targeting smallies because that's the time when it's up from 0 to 25, your brain is still developing. So now if you're not reach 25, you're lucky, bro, because you can still work on your brain. You can still make your brain better. You can still it's called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. That means your brain can be like plastic. You understand? Hi. Okay, you guys. So, yes, I said 25 actually. I said you can grow your brain up to age 25. Can you all hear me? You can grow your brain. You can grow and improve your brain up to age 25. No cap. And from 0 to 4 years old, that is the point where your brain is forming, is taking shape. Like nobody, no two persons' brain shape is different, is the same. Like it looks the same, but it ain't the same. You get? Lehen, you said, oh, thank you. It's blacked out. Yes, it does. It does fix intonation and difficulty in speech. Do you know why? You see, fixes intonation and difficulty in speech is that your brain, like now, there was this child that came, like there was this parent that came the other time. I was saying that her son wasn't like if you ask him a question, he will repeat the question to you because his brain cannot process an answer. You get? His brain cannot process an answer. His brain cannot process an answer. Why? Because the auditory processing part of his brain is dysfunctional. You get? Is dysfunctional. Is network okay? Um, the auditory processing part of the brain is dysfunctional. So what does this do? A plus, like there are some people now in their brain. I wish I brought some brain stuff. The nerve endings they're supposed to touch each other and transfuse information. And transfuse information is not working. Like they are too short to touch. So what does A plus do? A plus enables growth of nerve cell endings. Now, what does this mean in English? It means that, like now, you want to hold somebody. You know that Nokia, no, like, you know that Nokia, that hey, they're trying to hold. Imagine now that first Nokia now, they were not touching hands. Would they have said, well, I think Nokia is everyday people are be making life better. I don't know what the logo is. I've forgotten their slogan, but like when they're doing it's come like with my hand. How does this thing work? They're doing like and then they don't touch. There will be no jigget, like they will not ever shake. So that's just basically just if nerve endings don't touch each other in your brain, you would find out that your brain, like you're having brain fog, or you're not able to process, you're not able to speak. Everything is brain, everything is brain, everything is brain, bro. Everything is brain. Um, exactly neurotransmitters. I missed the words, but I hope I'm just so happy that you guys understand this concept. The brain is everything. You can have no hands but your brain is working, and then you do outstandingly than someone that has all hands and all legs and brain is dead. You get? Brain is very important. Brain is very important. There are many nootropics. A plus is classified as a nootropic. Nootropic. Nootropics. Nootropics. That is a nootropic. Nootropic. But we call it vital nootropics in our own case because we added vitamins inside. We added vitamins from plants into A plus sugars so that it will not just be that okay, oh, this is going to help with my brain boost, it's going to help me with this and that, but it's also going to help with the vitamins. Your brain has a separate immunity from the body. Like you can be, oh, I'm strong, I have I have great immunity, I don't get ill and all that, but your brain does not have that much you get. And when your brain immunity is low, you can easily get you can easily have like stroke, you can have things like seizures, you get, because of the poor connection of neurotransmitters in your brain. How long does a child take A plus? Okay, so like we said, A plus is not a drug. You understand? A plus is not a drug. So we advise our We advise buyers, you now should advise buyers to buy to buy three bottles to see at least very good results. We have clients to see results in with one bottle. But for people with autism, ADHD, these things are spectrum. They are different. You cannot just expect like, I'll just take I'll just take some egg plus, put in my mouth, and I'll just wake up. Oh, like wow, my brain is normal. That's not how things work. You have to take it consistently, but one bottle can actually do a lot of work. It's not like, oh, you have to take 18 bottles. No, one bottle is enough. Even if you can actually take this bottle back, whether you are fit, whether you are not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can actually take A plus when you are not having, as in when you are grown. You can take A plus like at my age, like I'm like 25. You can take A plus at my age and also and you will not die. It's just that we made it for children. We made it for children because children is our target audience. Children only. And adults above 65. That's like Indian Park and Indian Mark. Like parents, grandparents. For parents that want their children to be smart, it won't be enough. For parents that want their children to be smart, smartness, the collective effort you get, it's not just food. There are like other things too. Like you need to read now. Like you can't just take it plus and be like, ugh, let me go and sleep now as per my magic pill. It's not like all those biro they used to sell. They write that if you use this biro, write the exam, you pass. No, you get. But they can use A plus. You can use one bottle of A plus to try. But we suggest 3 bottles. Make sure your clients buy 3 bottles. 3 bottles. Three bottles of A plus. That way you make more profit because that's like how we sell it. 3 bottles get one free. 3 bottles, we add one again and give them free. You understand? That's how we do it here. 3 bottles get one free. Extra. Where is neuroplasticity? Drag your play bar to feel. This is awesome. Okay, drag my play bar. Is this how it works? Like, do you mean this? I don't know how this thing works. Like, I'm a newbie. Let me see. Neurotransmitters. How long does a child take? Okay, I've answered that. This is awesome. Thank you. It's blacked out. You said it's effective, which means it can. Yes. Then does it mean can A plus be given to kids without any disorder? Yes. A plus can be given to children without any neurological problem or functional neurological problem. Why? Why? Because we have A plus beta learning. A plus beta learn. Just learn the names. A plus neurological disorder. A plus beta learning. A plus functional neurological disorder. Functional neurological disorder is the most expensive. We sell it 9,750. 9,750. But we'll give you guys at the rate of 5,500. Biko. Make it no cost 5. Then we have A plus neurological disorder. A plus beta learning. These two, A plus beta learning is the cheapest. This one, 8,350. A plus neurological disorder, 8,750. We'll give it to you guys at the rate of 5K. You understand? So you are making 3 something something of this one and 4 something of functional neurological disorder. Yeah. I hope I made sense to y'all because I tried my best to make sense. This product. Thank you. What else? Vasodilator. Yes, you are right. Thank you. If you guys are just once we can't, we'll let you know. Oh, now we can hear you. Okay. So, y'all got any questions? Please ask me. Ugh. Okay, fine. We'll pay 5,000 for everything. That's fine. Yes, sir. 5,000 for everything. Which one is best for children with psychopathetic traits? Psychopathetic traits, neurological disorder. It's a neurological problem. Neurological disorder. Psychopathetic traits, neurological disorder. It's not this one, no. It looks like this one, but it's not. It's not it. It has a difference. Um, okay, let me explain why we can't really go down from like downer than 5K. We can go downer than 5K because let me tell you, this is actually difficult to make, to be honest. You have to cure it for 5 months before it's ready. You have to cure it for 5 months. So if you don't make, you cannot sell to the next 5 months, you get. So it's very difficult to make. Wow, this camera shit don't work. Yeah. So now you come. 3 bottles get one free. Where is your factory? Is it here in Nigeria? Yes, the factory is at number 18 Sally Hassan. Um, Kuduru. Kuduru. That's um Kuduru. That's Kaduna Road. Yeah. Abuja. Abuja. That's where we are. A child can take two, right? A child can take two. You mean like 2 bottles? You mean 2 bottles of A plus? Or you mean 2 different types? Yes, a child can take 2 different types. Like most people can take better learning and neurological disorder, or functional neurological disorder and better learning. But you can't just take better learning and neurological disorder when you don't have any neurological problems. You get. Also, there are people with Down syndrome A plus. How does A plus? A plus. Down syndrome A plus. Let me see. Thank you. The 2 types. Okay, yes. The 2 types of A plus. Yes, you can take it, but not like simultaneously. You can take one after the other. Oh, okay. Yes, simultaneously. This English thing. Simultaneously. Let me repeat what I said again. A plus is neuroprotective. Protect your what? Brain. Everything is brain. If your brain is not protected, you are not protected, bro. Number 2, A plus aids in cognition. Aids in cognition. It helps boost cognitive properties. Cognitive properties include memory, like, oh, I remember, and thinking. Do you know there are some people that have intrusive thoughts? Things just come to their head, like they can't just think, like they can't just focus in their thoughts. A plus. Yeah, A plus. Let me see. Can you share its contact? My contact, yes. 08159104191. I don't know how to write in this chat box. I'd have written it. In my own chat box, there's no place to write here. I don't know, maybe because I'm using phone. Maybe because that's why it's not working. But A plus, A plus, A plus. Get into the market. Get to the market. This product is very good. It's not even cap. Go to our page. Go to our page on Instagram. You see tons of reviews. People getting 66%, and next time they're getting 99%. Bro, people all over the world, Amazon, everywhere. We have reviews. You don't even need to worry. See, but even let me tell you, this was going to be so easy for you to sell, but let me tell you why. We have influencers promoting this product. We have fine children promoting this product. We have even clients sending their own videos promoting this product. I have videos for you. As in, I have tons of videos. Like you don't lack content. Like if it's not those ads, boring ads that you just see, you post one graphic that is boring. You will actually have content, videos that you can use to promote. You don't have anything to worry about. Videos that will convince clients. They don't have to stress you, start DMing you or saying you are scam. Tell them go to Phytobite and you see magic. You understand? This is not cap. Will they learn? We will learn it soon. Okay. Well, nothing actually happened, but it's just that for neurological disorders now, it has to do with calming the brain. For example, children with ADHD, they can't just sit. They are like up and down, like hyperactive. They play. Even when they injure themselves, they'll still be playing. You get. So A plus to go and be calming their brain. Now, if you have a normal brain, you now be slow like coding. So you don't want that. So it's best to use the one that is for you, your child, which is better learning. You understand? For the child. child that does not have any discipline, which is better learning. Selling this product is going to be very easy for you guys. This is a very transparent company. We have social proof. A choke. We have videos, everything you need. Then we have a great product that we have not seen anywhere. When we're selling this product, we have never seen it anywhere. Anywhere. There's no product, nobody selling except this drug. You understand? But you see, for somebody to sell something like this that is sweet, it's actually sweet. Like, it's not even bitter. That's like the busting head part. It's not even bitter, bro. Repeat the phone number. Okay. Oh, okay. WhatsApp only, please, because there's nobody to answer like phone calls. But if you call WhatsApp, I can call, like, I can pick and answer. 081 59 10 4191. 081 59 10 4191. Get 081 59 10 4191. That's official Phytobite WhatsApp. Get. But don't call normal calls. Just call WhatsApp, please. Because the WhatsApp is in this phone and I can handle it. But if you call normal calls, there's nobody to handle that because, like, they are closed now for the day. So we also have a legal disclaimer on the bottle, which is somewhere here, so that nobody will try to say crap that the product, I was expecting magic. You be like, but there's a legal disclaimer here saying it's not going to cure no diseases. It's just going to support okay, I said 081 59 10 4191. I don't know if you guys have any more questions because I'm about to go eat. Remember the name A+, keep it in your head. A+ by Phytobite. You have reviews, you have videos, everything you need to sell available, my dear. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. So I don't know if you guys have any questions. I'm up for questions. Like, any questions you have, anything you need to know. I can send you the list of benefits, everything. I can send everything to you. I can send you the copy I did, which is not great, but like you can work on it since you guys are like the pros here. Yeah. So like I started the copy with smart children don't have two heads. I also did another one that, do you know your child's brain is like plastic? Just to stop people or something like that. But you guys are the pros, so I guess you guys can fix that. Thank you. What else? Please steady your camera. Okay, remember, when you buy 3 bottles of A+, when your customers buy 3 bottles of A+, or our customers, I don't know how to, when they buy, they get 1 bottle for free. This is a very good deal. It's a very good deal. 3 bottles, 1 bottle for free. Free videos, everything you need. You don't have to suffer yourself. Like, everything you need is here. Please, how do we get the videos? I don't know. Do you guys have a group or something, or WhatsApp? Or should I send it to one person's WhatsApp and then the person can broadcast it to others? I can do that. I can send it to one person's WhatsApp and the person sends it to everybody. Does it help with difficulty in intonation and pronunciation of words? Please, how do we get videos and reviews? Okay, I don't know. Do you guys have a group? Do you have a group or something, like a Telegram group or something? I can come in there and send it to you for free. Does it help with intonation and difficulty in speech? Yes. But of course, you have to do speech therapy. Speech therapy. Not everything nutrition. You know, I was saying nutrition beats genetics, but sometimes nutrition does not totally, like, solve everything. You have to do it's just like somebody getting like into a car accident and then the person has to start doing physical therapy. If you don't do that physical therapy, you won't walk nowhere. You understand? You need to do the physical work, which is speech therapy. Meet a speech therapist to help you speak. But aside that, on the nutrition level, you also need to like get the best nutrition for your brain, which is what? A+. free bottles, does it mean who is getting the free bottle, the customer or the seller? Who is getting the customer now? Is it you? Oh, is the customer. Customers first. You guys are just the sellers. So customer gets the free bottle, A plus for free, one bottle for free. You can buy any of like now. A customer can buy functional, neurological, and better learning. I still get another one for free. So I still buy all like you can buy all A plus neurological disorder and still get one for free. You can buy all functional neurological, you still get one for free. You can buy all better learning, you still get one for free. You still get one for free regardless. You get a facilitator coach should handle and getting these materials across to us. Okay, okay. So if Mr. Jonathan permits me, I can come to the group, you guys or whatever, and share all the content and get. I'll gladly do that. What other questions? No, we have send it to him and I'll take permission. Okay, yeah. Yes. With his permission, of course. With his permission, I'll do that. I'll do that for you. Oh, thank you. No, because I was waiting for this call, so I couldn't then. So that's why I'm trying to eat now. But like it doesn't matter, like money first. Now person we get when they chill. Thank you so much, you guys. I don't know if there's anything else I have to say. Send the materials to the Telegram group platform. Yeah, I'll gladly do that if I'm given permissions to penetrate this Telegram because like some top secret mission. Remember, A plus is the best product for every child. Doesn't matter if the child like don't promote A plus like it's for mental health patients. No, A plus for everybody because everybody needs to protect their brain. You need to keep your brain young. If not, your brain ages before you. Hey God. Go ask Mohammed Ali now. With all his money, he has Parkinson's right now because of what glutamate excessively released in his brain. Glutamate poisoning causes Parkinson. So if you with all your money back, if your brain is messed up, they cannot do brain transplant though. You have to tell this parent they cannot do brain transplant. They don't protect their child's brain. You have to give them spend money. They don't protect their child's brain. They are in for like if they don't protect their child's brain and they are old, who's going to take care of them? You have to give them one. You have to push all these emotional triggers. You get you have to push it. Thank you. Thanks, boss. Whichever one. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. And should I leave? May I leave? May I exit? May I humbly leave? Can I leave? If you don't go, we'll keep asking and repeating till tomorrow. Okay. I hope I enjoyed this very in-depth medical knowledge. Remember, A plus is not a drug. A plus does not cure any diseases. But A plus will protect your child's brain. A plus will boost your child's cognitive abilities. A plus will aid your child in auditory and speech processing. Auditory and speech processing. That's for children with speech impairment and children with what's it called? Auditory impairments. That's like deaf and dumb. A plus aids in all of these. A plus aids in all of these. But there are three types of A plus. Remember, we have A plus functional, A plus neurological, and A plus better learning. Thank you. BYE. Bye. A plus aids in all of these. A plus aids in all of these. But there are three types of A plus. Remember, we have A plus functional.
All right, guys. That was an in-depth one. I wasn't expecting that she's going to spend so much time, but I really hope that you guys really enjoyed uh, tonight's section. Right, we've been here for over an hour, like an hour 30 minutes. That's a whole lot of time, right? It's time for you guys to go out and put some things together, right? I don't know if my screen is even showing up. I believe it should. Okay, it's not. Wow. Okay. So, for the people asking about the sales page have been designed. Like I told you guys, you're basically going to be editing. So, and that's why you should be taking notes, right? Take notes from what she has been saying, right? And what you've been learning as well. With that, you can add things to the the sales content that I'm providing you guys. Okay, to the two sales pages or sales content that you're gonna have access to. You can always edit them. And we are going to be talking about how you can gain access to this platform tomorrow. You guys are going to be having 30 days for free. Okay. After 30 days, after the 30 days of this challenge, if you want to renew, also, we're going to be talking about the pricing tomorrow as well. Um, but you have access to make use of the platform for free for 30 days. Okay. And we will go in detail into what you can actually get from using the platform. Okay. So I don't know if there are any other questions that you have. I saw one question from someone who was asking if they are going to speak to customers. Of course, they are your customers. You have to talk to them, right? Is when you've talked to them, you've closed them, you have the sale. That's when you now contact the vendors. Okay, I'm going to be talking about and you can ask questions. I'm going to add Shinaza to the group. You can ask more of your questions in there as well. If you have other questions about this section, you can also ask. For the person who was saying I should repeat the whole process about offers, I can't do that, man. What you need to do is watch this section all over again and ensure that you are jotting. It's important that you jot um, what you're hearing. All right, make notes that you can reference. Okay. So I believe that it was an amazing time today. And don't forget your assignment. Don't forget your assignment. Make a table of challenges, problem, and solutions. Okay, so make a simple table that shows um, here is it, right? A simple table that shows the challenges, the problems that your audience, your prospective customers are having, and of course the solutions that you can provide um, them. Okay, and all of that you will be able to use to communicate effectively with your prospective customers. And don't worry, guys, all of the you can see like this is a drag and drop, builder that we have here for you. Okay, so and I'm going to show you guys how exactly you can do it. You can just drag in elements, add a few things here and there. Um, to even make it a little bit more robust, right? Like what she was talking about. I just thought about what you can have here. Why should you get it? Why should you get this for your child, right? So you can have something somewhere around here. I think around here would be so cool, right? And then you have all of the bullet points, something like this, right? Like you have here now. So you have a subtitle here. Why should you get this for your child, right? You then have all the bullet points talking about the things that she mentioned that these can actually help the child with, right? And all of that is going to make the entire your sales, what's it called, your sales arguments to be more effective. Okay, because what you're doing here is presenting a sales argument. That is what you're doing here with your sales letter and your sales copy, right? So that should be it for tonight. If you have further questions about the section, about the products, and how it's you're going to, we've talked about how you get your commissions, who handles deliveries, right? You're not paying for any product upfront. No, you're not doing all of that. Once you have orders, it's been delivered, and you get your return. But you should know that for every sale, um, we at Holistic Bloom we take 7,000, and Shinaza and her people they take 5,000 for their product. Okay, so that's what they are retail. Okay, wholesaling. Let's use that. Okay, they are selling to you at wholesale, or we're selling to you at wholesale, and then you are retailing. All right. So that should be it tonight. It's been an amazing time with you guys, and I hope that it was exciting for you guys as it was for me. So, in the absence of any other, matter to discuss, have a good night and have a blissful, yeah, blissful night rest. All right. Good night, guys.